Hello class 5th, how are you all? So we had been studying chapter number 2, food and health. Last time we studied about the nutrients. Let's revise again. Then we will move on the next point. So what are nutrients? Nutrients are chemical substances. Yes, nutrients are chemical substances which provide energy and maintain the function of body. Yes, nutrients are chemical substances which provide energy and maintain the function of body. There are main five major nutrients: carbohydrate, fat, vitamin, mineral, and protein. Yes. So, carbohydrate, fat, vitamin, mineral, and protein. Carbohydrate and fats are known as energy giving food. Am I right? Carbohydrates and fats are known as energy giving food. And carbohydrate provides energy, carbohydrates provide energy, but fat provide more energy in comparison to carbohydrate. Yes, fats give more energy compared to carbohydrate. And what are the sources of carbohydrate? What are the sources of carbohydrate? Rice, potato, wheat, sugar. Yes, rice, potato, wheat, sugar. These are the sources of carbohydrate. And vitamin and mineral. Yes, vitamin and mineral. Vitamin and mineral are known as protective food. Yes, vitamin and mineral are known as protective food. They are actually micronutrient. They need in small quantity. Yes, they are micronutrients. They need in small quantity. While protein, carbohydrate, and fat, they are major nutrient. They need in large quantity. So next, fat. What are the sources of fat? The sources of fat are oil, butter, ghee, cheese, milk. These are the sources of fat. Yes, oil, butter, ghee. Okay. So next, and what are the sources of vitamin and mineral? What are the sources of vitamin and mineral? Fruits and vegetables. Yes, fruits and vegetables are the sources of vitamin and mineral. Vitamin and mineral are known as protective food. And what is the function of vitamin and mineral? They help in growth and development. Yes, they help in growth and development. Okay. Next, protein. Yes, proteins are required to build the body. That's why proteins are known as bodybuilding food. Yes. What is protein? Protein is bodybuilding food. While carbohydrate and fats are energy giving food, and vitamin and minerals are protective food, and proteins are bodybuilding food. Yes. What are the sources of protein? Milk, egg, meat, fish, soybean, milk, egg, meat, fish, soybean. These are the sources of protein. And what is the work? What is the function of protein? It helps in building and repairing the body. Yes, it build and repair the body. So all these we had studied last time. Today we will study that what will happen if you will not eat vitamins, all these nutrients. And we will also study about water and synthetic we will also study about water and dietary fiber, means roughage. Okay, so without wasting time, let's begin. Kids, as you can see on the screen, I have shown a list of different vitamins, different mineral, and their deficiency disease. First column, first column in first column has vitamin and mineral. First column has vitamin and mineral. Second column, and second column has deficiency disease, deficiency disease, and in third column symptoms. So we know that there are many vitamin that we eat. We can divide vitamin into two group. Last time I think I told you we can divide vitamins into group, fat soluble and water soluble, and there are many minerals. Last time we studied about mineral like calcium, iron, iodine, zinc, magnesium, phosphorus, and the name of vitamins: vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. These vitamins are given in your book: vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin. Vitamin B actually it is complex vitamin. Yes, vitamin B is complex with vitamin. There are many forms of vitamin B like vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin B3. So we will study only vitamin B1. We will study only vitamin B1. Okay. Now look the column of vitamin A. Look the column of vitamin. Vitamin A. If you will not eat vitamin A, you will suffer from which disease? Loss of vision. Yes. Loss of vision means blindness. Yes. You cannot see. So, deficiency disease, not eating vitamin A, not eating vitamin A. If you don't eat vitamin A, from which disease will you suffer? You will suffer from loss of vision disease, or you can say this is a deficiency disease. Deficiency means shortage. Yes. So shortage of vitamin A, deficiency disease means shortage of disease, shortage of something. So shortage of vitamin A, you will suffer from loss of vision means night blindness or blindness. So what are the symptoms? Means how to recognize that this you are suffering, you have this disease. How to recognize, how to know that you have this disease. So poor vision means you cannot see clearly. Loss of vision in darkness, at night you cannot see clearly. Sometimes complete loss of vision means complete blindness. Next is vitamin B1. So if you do not eat vitamin B1, you will suffer from which deficiency disease? You will suffer from beriberi disease. Yes, due to shortage of vitamin B1, you will suffer from beriberi disease. So what are the symptoms of beriberi? Weak muscles and very little energy to work. Yes, you will not have enough energy to work. You will not have enough energy to work. Next is vitamin C. Due to shortage of vitamin C, you will suffer from which disease? Scurvy. SCURVY. Yes. This deficiency disease means scurvy disease will happen due to shortage of vitamins. What are the symptoms? Bleeding gums, won't take longer time to heal. Yes, bleeding gums won't take longer time to heal. Next is vitamin D. Vitamin D, rickets. If you don't eat vitamin D, you will suffer from rickets. Bones become soft and bent. Yes, your bones will become soft and bent. Calcium. If you don't eat calcium, you will suffer from bone and tooth decay. Bone and tooth. Your bones become weak. Tooth decay start. Iodine. Iodine is a mineral. Iodine is a mineral. We need in small quantity. If you don't eat, you will suffer from which disorder? You will suffer from goiter. Yes. And what are the symptoms of goiter disease? Glands in neck appear swollen, mental disability in children. Yes, glands become big in size. Yes. Means it's swollen. Mental disability. Yes. Mental disability is possible in children. Iron. Because of not eating iron, you will suffer from which disease? Anemia. And what is the symptom? Weakness. You will feel weakness. Okay? I hope you understood. Now, let's move on the next point. Okay, kids. Can you see few picture on your screen? Can you see few picture on your screen? Look the picture of girl. Look the picture of girl. What do you see? Is there any difference? Yes. Look her eyes. Her eyes are something different. Can you guess? Yes. She is blind. She is blind. It means from which disease this girl is suffering? She is suffering from blindness disease. Yes. And what are the symptoms of blindness disease? What are the symptoms? Loss of vision at night, sometime complete loss of vision. And all these happen if you don't eat which vitamin. If you don't eat, you will suffer from this disease. Yes, if you do not take vitamin A, you will suffer from this blindness disease. So, this girl has vitamin A deficiency disease. The name of deficiency disease is blindness, means loss of vision. Look the man, look the teeth, look his gums. Yes. And blood is coming out from gums. You can easily see it. So, can you tell me from which disease the man is suffering? Yes. This man is suffering from scurvy disease. Blood is coming out. Scurvy disease, yes. And what are the symptoms of scurvy disease? Symptoms are bleeding from gums, won't take longer time to heal. All these happen if you don't eat vitamin C. Yes. All these happen if you don't eat vitamin C. So due to shortage of vitamin C, this disease happens. So you can easily guess. Okay. Now look the picture of boy. Look his bones. His bones have become soft and bent. Yes. This boy, his bones has become soft and bent. So can you guess from which disease is he suffering? He is suffering from rickets disease. Yes, he is suffering from rickets disease. And how does it occur? Yes, if you don't eat vitamin D, means due to shortage of vitamin D. So vitamin D is deficiency disease. So which disease occurred due to shortage of vitamin D? Which disease occurred due to deficiency of vitamin D? Yes, rickets. This disease occurred. Okay. Now let's see some more picture and let's guess. Let's find out which is the disease. Let's move on the next point. Okay, kids. Can you see the picture of a lady? Look her neck. Look her neck carefully. What do you see? Can you see any difference? Yes. Her neck is appearing swollen. Her neck is swollen. Can you tell me what is the reason behind it? Yes. Mineral. Which is the mineral? Yes, iodine. Because of shortage of iodine mineral, her neck appears swollen. You can easily guess. So, can you tell me which disease she has? Yes, she has goiter disease. She is suffering from goiter disease. She is suffering from goiter disease. Yes. So, what are the symptoms of goiter disease? Glands in the neck appear swollen. Glands in the neck appear swollen, and mental disability in children. Yes, mental disability in children. You can easily guess. So, she is suffering from iodine mineral deficiency disease, and the name of iodine mineral deficiency disease is goiter. Now look the picture of a girl. Look her face and look hand. Look her hand, H-A-N-D, hand, and look her face. Can you see any difference? Look her hand. I have shown two hands. One hand is red in color. And look her face. Can you see brown patches on her face? Can you see brown patches on her face? Brown spot. There are many brown spots on her. Can you guess from which disease this girl is suffering? From which disease this girl is suffering? Yes, she is suffering from anemia disease. She is suffering from anemia disease. And what are the symptoms of anemia disease? Weakness, loss of blood. So look the hand. Look the picture of hand. Can you see red hand? Why did it happen? Because of anemia disease. Yes. So anemia is mineral deficiency disease. So which mineral shortage is the reason behind this disease? Iron. Yes. She is suffering from iron deficiency disease. If you don't eat iron, you will suffer from anemia disease. If you don't eat iron, you will suffer from anemia disease. So you can easily guess. Okay. Now let's move on to the next part. Okay kids, next topic is roughage. Okay, roughage is also known as dietary fiber. Yes, roughage is also known as dietary fiber, and they consist of indigestible plants called cellulose. They consist of indigestible plant carbohydrate called cellulose. So, dietary fiber are also known as roughage. Yes, dietary fiber are also known as roughage, or you can say roughage is also called dietary fiber. Roughage is also called dietary fiber, and they are undigestible plant part. Yes, they are undigestible plant part containing carbohydrate, or in one word you can say cellulose. Roughage is actually cellulose. Yes. For example, salad, vegetables, fresh fruit, whole grains, pulses, beans. Salad, fresh fruit, whole grains, vegetable, pulses, beans, they all are roughage source. Yes, they all are roughage source. So, the indigestible plant carbohydrate, which is known as cellulose. Salad is indigestible plant part carbohydrate which contains cellulose. Means it is roughage. It contains roughage. Vegetables also contain roughage. Fruits are roughage because they contain indigestible plant carbohydrate, or you can say cellulose. What is the function of roughage? Actually, roughage does not provide anything. Yes, roughage does not provide anything, but it helps to get rid of undigested food. Yes, it helps to get rid of undigested food. It helps to remove waste from our body. It helps to remove waste from our body, and so help to prevent constipation. Yes, it helps to prevent from constipation. So roughage is an essential component of our food and aid to its bulk. It provides nothing, just bulk and nothing. But roughage helps our body to get rid of undigested food and so help to prevent constipation. Okay. So remember roughage, or you can say dietary fiber, they consist of indigestible plant carbohydrate which is called cellulose. Example: salad, fruit, vegetables, whole grains, pulses, beans. Understood? Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, now look the examples, some examples, because you know that the source of dietary fiber, whole grain, vegetables, fruits, these are the sources, pulses, beans. So let's see the examples. Some fiber are soluble and some fiber are insoluble. Yes, some fibers are soluble, some fibers are insoluble. So which are the soluble fibers? Which are the soluble fibers? Barley, as you can see on the screen. Please write down the spelling. B-A-R-L-E-Y. B-A-R-L-E-Y. Barley. Oats. O-A-T-S. Oats, as you can see on the screen. Beans, can you see beans? B-E-A-N-S. B-E-N-S. Figs. Prunes. P-R-U-N-E-S. And last picture is sweet potatoes. S-W-A-T, sweet, P-O-T-A-T-O-E-S. Sweet potato. So barley, oats, beans, figs, prunes, and sweet potatoes. All these are soluble fiber. Yes, all these are dissolving fiber. All these are soluble fiber. Please write down the name. I am giving you 10 seconds. So which are the soluble fiber? Barley, oats, beans, figs, prunes, sweet potato. I hope you understood. Now let's move on to the next point. Okay kids, insoluble fiber. Next topic is insoluble fiber. So we know that which are soluble fiber: barley, oats, beans, figs, prunes, sweet potatoes. And as you can see on the screen, some sources of insoluble fiber: cereals, cereals, cereals like wheat, maize, whole wheat bread. Whole wheat bread, it is also source of roughage, it is also source of dietary fiber, or you can say insoluble fiber. Okay. Lentils, as you can see on the screen, Lentils, lentils. Check the spelling. Check out the spelling of lentils. Apple, yes, an apple a keeps the doctor away. Avocado, yes, you already know avocado spelling. AVOCADO, avocado. Strawberries, STRAWBRRIES, strawberries. All these are insoluble fiber. Yes, cereals, whole wheat bread, lentils, apple, avocado, strawberries, all these are insoluble fiber. Which are the soluble fiber? Barley, oats, beans, figs, prunes, sweet potatoes. I'm giving you 10 seconds, please write down the name. Okay, so which are the insoluble fiber? Cereals, whole wheat bread, lentil, apple, avocado, strawberry, all these are dietary fiber, or you can say roughage. Okay, roughage are undigestible plant carbohydrate called cellulose. Okay, now let's move on the next point. Okay, let's begin the next topic. Look the picture, 3 picture as you can see on the screen. Look the picture of woman. What is she doing? What is she doing? She is drinking water. She is drinking water. Now look the picture, second picture in which a boy is taking a bath. Yes. What is he doing? He is taking a bath. Look the picture of a plant. You can see the picture of sunlight, sun, water. Water is absorbing by roots. You can see in the picture, you can easily guess what is happening in picture. Water is absorbing by root and water is traveling through veins of plant. Then in the presence of sunlight, plant is doing photosynthesis and making food, and the remaining water is evaporating from leaf surface. So you can easily guess that we are going to study about water. Yes, we are going to study about water. The chemical formula of water is H2O. The chemical formula of water is H2O. H2O. So there are many uses of water. Yes, every day, in daily life, we see different uses of water: drinking, washing, mopping, brushing, cleaning the car, cooking the food. So there are many uses, not only for human being. It is the main requirement of animals and as well as plants. Yes, animals need water, we need water, because of water it maintains the temperature of body. Yes, it maintains the temperature of body. So we use water for watering the plants. So there are many uses. Few uses you can see on the screen. For drinking, you can see the woman is drinking. The boy is bathing, means it is used for taking a bath. Watering the plants means plants are absorbing, plants do photosynthesis, okay, in the presence of sunlight by taking water absorbed by root. I hope you understood. Now let's see what are the main functions of water. Let's move on to the next point. Okay, kids, you can see few function of water. What are the main function of water? It transport nutrients. You can see first function, transport nutrients. Yes, it carries away waste. Moisten eye, mouth, nose, hydrate skin, form main component of body fluid, act as an insulator, protect against heat exhaustion, lubricates joints, helps with the digestion. These are the main function of water. Please write down. Transport nutrients. Yes, nutrients, you know, carbohydrate, fat, protein, vitamin, mineral. Who transport all these? Who take away? Water. Water take away to different parts of body. Carries away waste. Yes, it threw out waste from body. That's why it is said that you should drink every day in the morning 1 glass of water. 1 to 2 glass of water you should drink, because it threw out waste from out of your body. It moistens eye, mouth. Yes, it keeps our skin moist. Yes. Try to touch your skin. You will not feel that. Your skin is not dry. Why? Why is your skin not dry? Why is your eyes are not dry? Why is your mouth is not dry? Why is your nose not dry? Why your skin is hydrated? Means not dry. The reason behind it is water. Yes. But if you don't drink water, all these will dry. Your skin will hydrate. Your skin will dehydrate. Sorry. Okay. Now, what are the main next function is it forms main component of body fluid. Yes, it forms main component of body. It helps to form digestive juices, blood. Digestive juice help in digestion. Yes. And it protect against heat exhaustion. Yes. Means it reduce the temperature of body, maintain it, balance the temperature of body. It also help in digestion. So these are the function of water. Okay. Transport nutrients, carry away waste, moisturize mouth, nose, hydrate skin, forms main component of body fluid, act as an insulator, protect against heat exhaustion, lubricate joints, help with digestion. Okay. Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, next topic is balanced diet. Yes. What a balanced diet? Actually every day we eat food, but we do not eat every day same food. Sometime we eat burger, pizza, but burger, pizza are not good for health. Really, in reality, they are not good for health. Cold drink is not good for health. That's why we need to eat balanced diet. We should eat carbohydrate, we should eat fat, we should eat vitamin, we should eat mineral, water and roughage we should eat. So, what is the meaning of balanced diet? What is balanced diet? Balanced diet is a diet which contains the right amount of carbohydrate, fat, vitamin, mineral and roughage to meet the daily requirements of the body. Yes. Balanced diet contains the right amount of carbohydrate, fat, vitamins, mineral, water and roughage to meet the daily requirement of body. Yes. If you are eating in correct amount, if you are eating everyday carbohydrate, fat, vitamin, mineral, roughage and drinking water in correct amount, then we will call it balanced. So in balanced diet, all these should be present according to requirement of body. Yes. According to requirement of body. Because different body requirement is different. It depend on your lifestyle, activities and age. Yes. Depend on age and what do you do every day. If you do hard work, then you need more diet. If you do less work, then you need less diet. So depend upon lifestyle, activities and age. Okay. So what is balanced diet? Balanced diet is a diet contains the right amount of carbohydrate, fat, vitamin, mineral and roughage to meet the daily requirement of body. Okay. I hope you understood. Let's move on the next point. So you can see the picture. Few picture you can see and you can easily guess that rice chapati. Can you see the picture of rice chapati? Yes. Rice chapati contains carbohydrate and carbohydrate provide us energy. You can easily guess. So we should eat everyday carbohydrate. If you eat chapati, sometimes we eat rice. So we need to eat pulses and beans. You can see pulses and beans are the sources of different minerals. Sometimes we should include pulses and beans. You can see the picture of Dairy product, yes, dairy product contains vitamins and calcium, vitamin D, calcium, vitamin C, vitamin A, fat. So dairy product we should drink every day. Milk, yes, milk is a whole food itself, so we should drink milk. If you are non-vegetarian, then you can eat egg. Fruits provide roughage and many minerals and vitamins. One fruit should we eat, we should eat every day. One fruit we should eat every day. You can see the picture of vegetables. Yes, green vegetables, green leafy vegetables we should eat. They are the source of roughage, dietary fibers and minerals, so we should eat. Rice chapati, which are the source of carbohydrate, pulse beans, dairy product, fruits and vegetables. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let's go on the next point. Now the question is, dear kid, that why should we eat balanced diet? Yes, why should we have to eat balanced diet? Why do we need it? Okay, let me tell you. If you do more hard work every day, like laborers do more hard work, or if you do more exercise, then what will happen? But if you do less exercise and if you eat more, then what will happen? Look the picture. Can you see the picture of a fatty man? He is riding a bicycle. Why? Because he eat more. Why is he fatty? Because this man eat more than he exercise. He is so fatty. It means, can you tell me from which disease is he suffering? Yes, he is suffering from obesity. Obesity means increasing weight, overweight. So if you eat more than you exercise, yes, if you are eating more and doing less exercise, then it can lead to obesity. It can lead to obesity. But if you eat less, then it can lead to malnutrition. Look the picture of second picture. Can you see second picture? You can see, and they look their body. They are suffering from malnutrition. Means shortage of nutrients. Shortage of nutrients. Malnutrition means shortage of nutrients, because they are not getting enough food, they are not getting balanced diet. That's why they are suffering from malnutrition. Yes, they are suffering from deficiency disease. We can easily guess that they have vitamin D disease, rickets disease. Okay. If you eat less, it can lead to malnutrition or starvation. Okay, means hungerness. So we need equal amount of food and exercise. We should balance both of them. So equal amount of eating and exercising will help you to live a healthy life. Equal amount of eating and exercising will help you to live a healthy life. Okay, now I hope that you have understood why should we need to eat balanced diet. Let's move on the next point. Okay kids, next topic is disease. So what is the meaning of disease? We will not discuss too much about disease, because next time we will discuss in detail. Okay, we will again see some deficiency disease which we had been seeing few minutes ago. What is the meaning of disease? A disease is a state in which function or a part of the body is no longer is in a healthy condition. Yes, when your any body part is not healthy, when your body is not healthy, when your body is not healthy, when your any part of your body is not healthy, that state is called disease. Yes, So a disease is a state in which a function or a part of body is no longer in healthy or condition. Yes. When your any organ is not properly functioning, suppose you cannot see clearly from eyes, you have fever, you have pain in neck, you have pain headache, it means you are suffering from disease. There are two types of disease, yes. Mainly we can divide all the disease into two category. First is communicable disease and second is non-communicable disease. Please pay attention on the spelling COMMUNICABLE, communicable disease. Non-communicable disease NONCOMMUNICABLE. So there are two type of disease happen, communicable disease and non-communicable disease. So what is disease? A disease is a state in which a function or a part of body is no longer in a healthy condition. Okay? So when any part of your body is not functioning properly or you got injured, then you are suffering from disease. Now let's see some disease again. Let's move on the next point. Okay kids, look, some deficiency disease, we have already watched it, but I want that you watch it carefully, read it, so it will help you to memorize and understand about the disease. I am leaving a question for you. Can you tell me all these diseases which you are watching on the screen? Are these communicable disease or non-communicable? This is the question for you. I am not going to tell answer. This is the question for you. Tell me, you are watching few disease due to shortage of vitamin A. Which disease occur due to shortage of vitamin A? Loss of vision. Loss of vision. Is it communicable disease or non-communicable disease? Think yourself. Next is vitamin B1. Due to shortage of vitamin B1, you will suffer from beriberi disease. Vitamin C, due to shortage of vitamin C, you will suffer from scurvy disease. Yes. Due to shortage of vitamin A, which deficiency disease occur? Loss of vision. Due to shortage of vitamin B1, which deficiency disease occur? Beriberi. Due to shortage of vitamin C, which disease will occur? Scurvy. So are these communicable disease or non-communicable disease? This is the question for you. You will find answer yourself. Next time I will tell. In next class I will tell the answer. Vitamin D. Due to shortage of vitamin D, you will suffer from rickets deficiency disease. So which are the symptoms? Bones become soft and bent. Yes, bones become soft and bent. And we know that minerals are micronutrients we should eat. We need in small quantity like calcium, iodine, iron, potassium, magnesium, phosphorus. So calcium is present in milk. If you don't drink milk, you will suffer from bones and tooth decay. Iodine is very important. Without iodine, your glands which are present in neck appear swollen. Mental disability you can see in children. Iron, due to shortage of iron, you will suffer from anemia disease. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let's move on the last point. Okay kids, it's time to ask question from you. Question number 1. Read question number 1. What is roughage and explain. What is roughage? Explain. Roughage is also called dietary fiber. Yes, roughage is also called dietary fiber. They consist of indigestible plant carbohydrate called cellulose, which are the source of dietary fiber, which are the source of roughage. Salad, vegetable, fresh fruit, whole grains, pulses bean. And what are the functions? Yes, it helps to get rid of undigested food. It helps to remove undigested food and help to prevent from constipation. Yes. Next question. Which disease occur due to shortage of vitamin A, vitamin B1, vitamin C and vitamin D? Yes. Which disease occur due to shortage of all these? Due to shortage of vitamin A, you will suffer from loss of vision. Due to shortage of vitamin B1, you will suffer from beriberi disease. Due to shortage of vitamin C, you will suffer from scurvy disease, and due to shortage of vitamin D, you will suffer from rickets disease. Okay. Question number 3. Write the main types of disease. Write the main types of disease. Yes, we know that there are two types of disease, communicable disease and non-communicable disease. What is the meaning of disease? A disease is a state in which a function or a part of body is no longer in a healthy condition. Yes, this disease, a disease is a state in which a function or a part of body is no longer in a healthy condition. There are two types of disease, communicable disease and non-communicable disease. And I left a question for you, that deficiency disease means loss of vision, very scurvy, rickets, are these communicable and or non-communicable disease? Find answer yourself. Okay. Now we will meet in next class. Till then, goodbye.